Hello and welcome to the Samsung jungle here. I'm going to take you through a little bit of all the parts that I have laying around here that I've taken off and removed from this Samsung washer. I'm trying to restore. You see the weights, some plumbing stuff. I have the tub separated. So I have this Samsung washer. WF, it's a front loader. It used to be. WF56H 9100 AG A2/01. So I replaced pretty much all the parts that I could imagine that needed to be replaced. So I replaced the inverter, the motor control, all four shocks. Actually replaced all four shocks twice. On the back of the unit is the hull sensor that I replaced. That's on the back of this tub, and that tells it if it wobbles too much that it needs to stop wobbling. So I'm thinking, all right, it's the Samsung spider arm. So I have the spider arm here. I mean, it's not cracked. So I don't see what the heck could be going on. I was expecting this to be cracked because there's nothing else. Now I guess it could be the bearing, but when I spin this tub inside, it stays concentric and I can't get any play and I get no noise. So you would think if a ball's out of the bearing, you would have some noise. Like I said, I've replaced every part that I can imagine. I don't know what else there is unless this is a balance ring that is supposed to help out somehow. I don't know. Like I said, I have the counterweights here, which I thought was supposed to help with balance, but maybe this is the balance ring, which means I pretty much have to buy a whole new tub anyway just to get this spider arm. So, the choice is, do I want to spend $400 on this assembly or $1,000, $1,300 and get a whole new washing machine? The benefit for keeping this would be is I have replacement parts for pretty much anything else that can go wrong as long as it's not the spider arm. So I don't know. I see no parts. Nothing's on the bottom that looks like it's gone bad. I guess I can take this pump out. Now this guy I clean every other wash. So I can take this apart and see. Someone said there's a flap in here that might cause an issue, but so I don't know what to do. The wife wants me to scrap it. I've worked on this thing so many different times I'd replace that and see if it worked. Then I'd replace that and see if it worked. Then I replaced the shocks. Actually replaced the shocks twice. First time I went through Amazon and then I thought, well, maybe they were cheap. So I bought OEM shocks, $70 a piece. Boy, I hate giving up on something. Anyway, everything else looks good. The stator, the magnets, everything looks good. So if anyone has a suggestion, if there's any type of other sensor in here that I need to look at, some kind of weight or water sensor, I don't know how else to check the bearings. So I'd appreciate it. Give me a holler. Leave a message in the comments if you think of something I can do. If I get a comment here within the next few days, maybe I'll try that out. But I hate kind of putting it back together. I almost have to take it apart to get it through this doorway because with the door on it, it doesn't fit. And it's a heck of a lot easier to take it out in pieces since I'm the guy that has to do it than to move the whole thing. That's a two-man job and some planning. I hate to give up on it, like I said, and it matches my dryer that I just repaired. There was a wheel on the one of the rollers had a bearing blowout, so I fixed that. That works fine. It's a matching set. It's huge, 5.6 You know, the best we can get is 5.3 right now. So anyway, write down the model number if you have any suggestions. If you can think of anything, if anybody else had a problem like this, and you can offer a solution or a suggestion, I'd appreciate it. And also, by the way, if you're interested in raising your own protein, we're also the founder of US Quail Cooperative. So go to usquail.com and learn how you can raise quail instead of backyard chickens. It's a lot cooler, easier to do, no restrictions as far as zoning, and you can get an egg a day from these birds, and super cool. So usquail.com, usquailcoop.com. Over and out. Stay free.